Peace, family. This is Lions with another news and commentary. Here we go. Another one. Banking while black. This is articles for news1.com called Banking While Black. Cops call elderly woman for trying to cash a check. Barbara Carroll has filed a lawsuit over institutionalized racism against Wells Fargo branch in Florida. The living while black stories shared by black people on social media just keep getting worse. An elderly African-American woman filed a racial discrimination lawsuit last week after police officers were called on her during a visit to a Wells Fargo bank branch in Florida. Barbara Carroll, a 78-year-old former probation officer and assistant bank manager with a PhD, only wanted to cash a $140 check last November. Her arraignment quickly became a nightmare when Wells Fargo employees at a Fort Lauderdale location refused her service, held her photo ID hostage, and called the police, the Miami News Times reported. Apparently, living while black in America and trying to cash a check cannot coexist in peace. Carell spent two and a half hours being treated like a criminal after she gave her driver's license and passport to a bank teller who was white on November 28. She was told there was a problem and asked to wait before a manager harassed her. The manager, who was also white, refused to give back her ID and called police. The employees also asked her what she did to get the money, acting like she was a suspicious person and guilty of forgery, despite the man who wrote the check confirmed its authenticity. For real? The woman was so upset that she also dialed 911 before two officers arrived at the bank. The cops checked her ID and declared it was valid. Carol finally got her cash after a horrible mistreatment that left her feeling humiliated and angry. The incident was a clear example of racial discrimination, she said. Things that we being black people, things that we feel are sometimes brushed over, like, oh, she was just doing her job, Carol says, adding that employees did not apologize for the misconduct. It's a difference, and you can sense the difference. Carol and her attorneys were hoping their petition will help to change things. Let me stop you right there. I'm going to tell you like this. This is not going to change. Now, I understand how she felt, but it shows that even if you have money, they don't care if you're a rich man or rich woman, black man or black woman in this country. They will refuse your service because you're black. See, it's happening again and again and again. And you know what? It's continuing to happen because people aren't speaking out. See, this is what I'm telling you, and I'm glad that she hired a lawyer, and I'm glad she filed a lawsuit against Wells Fargo for all of this, because because you mean to tell me that a 78-year-old woman can't even cash her check, can't cash her $140 check at that bank? Wow. Again, I told y'all, it's going to continue to happen again and again and again. And I'm telling you like this, it's going to get worse and worse. And we basically need to call out on that. We need to continue to call out on it. Because stuff like this could happen to anybody. It could happen to you, it could happen to me. And basically, you see, she is only 78 years old and already been treated like a criminal. Already. And so, yes, I'm happy that this woman is filing a lawsuit against this bank, because obviously all you try to do is to cash your $140 check, and the bank is refusing to do that. It's sickening and it's outrageous, and I'm glad that she has a lawyer to fight this, take this to court, because this is racial discrimination, and she does have a right to cash her check anywhere in the bank. So I'm glad she's doing that. And we also need to continue doing that. This is why I post videos. This is why Phil from the Advice Show posts videos. This is why Information Man posts videos. This is why the True Raw family posts videos. This is why everybody on YouTube, black YouTubers, post videos. to show that it's still happening in 2018. And people try to deny it, and all you trolls are trying to say, well, here we go again with this race. No. This is an article, and this is factual. And that's what I'm saying, that, this is why I said it's important for people to realize that, look what we're facing here. We're going back to the 50s and the 60s all over again because people don't listen. And this is why I said that as long as you know who is president, incidents like this will continue to happen. Plain simple. This is why I said it's important for myself, for Information Man, for True Royal Family, for Phil from the Advice Show, for Tariq Nasheed, for everybody on black YouTubers to posted this video, because I want people to realize, wake up, black people, it's happening. And some of y'all don't want to listen. So I'm letting you know right now that I'm glad that she's got an attorney, and she's going to take this to court and file a lawsuit for racial discrimination. But she's not the only one. She's not the only one that's been happening to. This is why I said we as black YouTubers keep the narrative, continue send information out. Because people around the world going to look and say, is this what's going on in America now? How they treat black people in America? That's exactly what they're going to say. And as long as we keep feeding these stories out, the more people are going to look and say, oh, wow. Okay, this is what America treat minorities and blacks and Hispanics. Okay. So this is why I said it's important for people to really speak the truth, speak truth to power, because people don't know what's going on. And until we continue to do it, then people will understand, and people will finally say enough is enough. And people will, people will say, well, it's time to support black people in the United States. Because she's only 78 years old. She's basically a rich woman, as you can tell, and yet you can't even cash her $140 check. That's crazy. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video. Share this article. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my reaction channel, and subscribe to my Black Junction channel for more news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions and signing off. Deuces.